So this is for the neighbors, whether we're in prison, whether we're in college, whether we're in junior high, high school, or on the street. And it's about the tools of choice. So we all have choices. We can make negative choices, negative choices or positive choices. And so this is going out to the younger generations and the older, but the bullying. We have bullying going on, whether it's in regards to sexuality, whether it's in regards to body type, fat shaming, things like that. Those things are not cool. You know, when I was young, my mother used to tell me, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And those words resonate with me. And so when we see the tools of choice, it says, you know what I mean, positive words, positive thoughts, positive actions. Those are the same things. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So when we say words, when we say things to people, we should make sure that those words are productive, make sure that they're positive, and make sure they're powerful. And so, like, we don't know just by saying good morning to someone what brightens someone's day. Turning our nose up at someone or shaming them can lead them to suicide. And that's something that we have to worry about, and that should be on our conscience if we're some type of human person that has feelings for the next person. So, to the kids, men, women, and children, be positive, be productive, and always say something encouraging, and always lend a hand to be helpful. That's what a helpful neighbor would be. You know, like they say, like when I was younger and out there on the street, I thought my neighbors loved me, right? Like, oh yeah, say good morning. I have a parking spot for them, but still I was terrorizing the neighborhood. So me thinking that they love me, and I'm only doing partial of the job, you know, having a parking spot for certain neighbors when they come home, giving ice cream to certain kids and things like that. But me still hanging out or bringing commotion to the street was not the way. And I was not partaking in bullying, but it seemed like I was bullying my neighbors as I think about it, because they were terrified, some of them. So the time that I spent incarcerated, I've learned how to be a better neighbor through numerous of programs, and GOGI is one of them. And so I look forward to being back into society soon, and to be a coach as well for those who that want to take that wrong turn or go down that road that's always traveled. And I want to show them, like, no, you should go down the road that's less traveled, and it'll be a smooth, like, it's not going to be hard, but after so long, it'll be smooth. But just to continue to be positive and be neighborly, and those things are to be productive, positive, and powerful. Thank you.
I think, like, we're asked, how was you introduced to GOGI? I was introduced to it, tricked into it, but I think what inspired me more was the intentionality around it, right? The opportunity to build a community. Look, man, we're trying to fix something here. This is not a prison community. This is a community, no difference than any other community. And when you see people that's willing to do something that you're passionate about, you want to get involved in that. And so, talking to people, encouraging people, we even go so far to hear about somebody's son, daughter's, niece, nephew having a birthday, and we'll all get a card signed for it. And it's that intentionality that motivates us, that makes us want to lead. You know, like, a lot of us don't have leadership skills, or we doubt ourselves in that area. But when we see the effect that it has on people, hey man, thank you for that card that you did for my friend, you know, my pen pal or whatever, they really loved it and it affected them. You realize that the GOGI tools give you tools to counteract some things, but they also give you the ability to build strength, courage, to go outside yourself and push yourself into kind of fear to affect the community. And I think that's what impressed me a lot. You know, besides the tool, besides my anger issues, besides my bias and perceptions, is this ability to build a community, to kind of like rise up and not really worry about things, you know, to have a place where we're sitting in group and I'm talking to certain individuals with different life experiences and I can grab and I can learn from it and they can learn from me and I'm still a youngster. And so it's like, that's the opportunity like you probably never had before. And so when GOGI came here, everybody said that we didn't really have programs. We was thirsting. And GOGI became that nourishment. And now we're petitioning for more programs. We're petitioning for more people to show up and be involved in this. And when we see the little youngsters come in with their mentality, we grab them by their ears and lead them to these books. You know, we got these ones. We got anger management. We got With Love, Coach, which one affects you? Go try it all. We got people that trick people to get into the groups, and it's a family environment. So why should, how am I going to be a good neighbor? I'm intentional. I'm experienced, and I'm willing. Not too many people out there is willing.
I could just say grateful. I'm grateful for this beginning I'm receiving here myself. I've completed five of the books for the GOGI, and they're making a big difference in my life. It's really giving me a change of attitude. I've been in the prison system for 12 years now. This term, and I have a life sentence, and it's made a big, complete change for me. And I'm looking forward to using the tools, and progressing. Even though I'm going to be here in prison, God willing, I might see a parole hearing that makes a change in the direction of my life. But just like these gentlemen here I'm going to be around. I'm going to try to be around influences like these gentlemen here, so that it can stay contagious, keep growing. It can keep growing, and it can all keep us on that path that we're looking forward to making that change in our lives.
Glad you're with us.
Yeah, thank you.
You're going to
really
make a good certified coach.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. This is my beginning, and I'm looking forward to using my time wisely.
I first started with GOGI, I didn't really know anything about being positive or thinking positive like that. So when I really started learning about it and seeing how everybody was affecting everybody in a positive manner, I dug deep into it and I took it really serious. So with that, I started coming up with those positive thoughts, and I started really focusing on my words because I used to cuss a lot really, really bad. And it was horrible. You know, I started looking at it like, now I can see the negative part of my life, and I can see it from a different point of view, from a positive perspective. And when I did that, every day I started waking up thinking, okay, so how could I be a better person? How could I wake up in somebody else's life be positive or better because I woke up today? So if that's the case, if I could wake up every day and make somebody else smile because of something positive that I learned through GOGI, what if I focused on every day and I focused on one person and then I worked on the next person, how would everybody change around me? And for me, that made me a better person. So if I can do that right, then my community around me, and if I go out there and I live in the world, then I could be that neighbor that I learn respect through GOGI. Now I respect people in a positive manner. So I would respect my neighbor. I'd be considerate. I'd be helpful. I'd be that person they would need to live next door to them. They could be happy. And not only that, I would only not just be that neighbor, I'd be a friend now. And with that friend, we can build a bond and a relationship to where when you live next door to me, you come out your yard and you'd be happy to see me. And you say, hey, what's going on? You know, can I borrow some sugar? Now can I borrow some coffee? But yet you would give it to me now because, you know, we became friends, you know what I mean? But really, I need to borrow some coffee because I'm out, you know. I'm just saying, but GOGI gave me that positive perspective to live my life, and I do it here on a daily basis, and I respect it more and more every day, you know. And sometimes I don't go through it on a daily basis, but you know what? I catch myself, and I remember to take a deep breath and relax, okay, and focus on what I gotta do to take the next step to make a better life for myself, not only for myself, but those who are surrounding me. So with that said, I say thank you, and you changed my life with that.